This is Real News Media TV, coverage you can trust. Please like, share, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. Select all for daily news updates. Bedridden 67-year-old woman killed and husband 69 arrested. More information has emerged about the killing of a bedridden woman and the arrest of her husband following an incident in Lioneltown, Clarendon on Monday morning. The dead woman has been identified as Pamela Gregory, otherwise called Pam, a 67-year-old housekeeper from Toronto Terrace in the Lioneltown housing scheme. Her husband is a mechanic from the same address. The couple's grandson was injured resulting from the incident, the police said. No motive has been established for the attack. It is reported that the woman was killed about 7 a.m. Further reports are that a grandson who was at home with the couple received a call from his uncle in Aruba stating that the accused had called someone overseas saying he just killed his wife. The police said after receiving the call, the grandson went to his grandparents' room and knocked. His grandfather opened the door and he saw his grandmother on the bed bleeding from the neck. Police said he attempted to go into the room, however his grandfather barricaded the door, preventing him from entering. He then went to another door, kicked it open, and entered the room. His grandfather, the police said, reportedly attacked him with a knife. He held onto the knife and used a piece of board to hit him in his head in a bid to subdue him. He later learned that he had a cut to his right middle finger from the attack. Residents and the police arrived, assisted him, and took him and the accused to the Lioneltown Hospital, where they were treated and then taken to the police station. Up to early Monday afternoon, investigators were still at the scene. Man killed during fuss over bottle of water. An argument reportedly about a bottle of water has left one man dead and another in police custody. The incident occurred on Cemetery Road in St. Anne's Bay, St. Anne, just after 1 p.m. on Monday. According to the news sources, a man believed to be in his early 30s was on the job at the Santa Gloria restaurant when an argument developed between himself and a man who delivers food. It is alleged that the food delivery man stabbed the restaurant employee in his neck before fleeing the scene. He was later held by the police. Investigations are ongoing. St. Andrew man hospitalized following fight charged. A man hospitalized following a fight with another has been charged by the police. The police report that 34-year-old Ryan Richards, a farmer of Red Light District in Irishtown, St. Andrew, and another man had a dispute that escalated into a physical confrontation. Reports from the Irishtown police are that on Friday, July 1, two men got into a fight in the town square. One of them reportedly used an object to hit the other, who in turn retaliated and chopped his attacker with a machete. The police intervened and the men were taken to the hospital, where the chopped victim was admitted under police guard. The other man was treated. The police said during the investigation that followed, it was revealed that Richards had earlier been warned by the police after it was reported that he threatened the other man with a firearm. He was subsequently charged with assault at common law, unlawful wounding, and illegal possession of firearm. His court date is being arranged. The police say investigators continue to probe the case as they explore the possibility of charging the other man. St. Andrew bear a charge with shooting of child's mother and a man at house. A man accused of shooting the mother of his child and a man at a house on Red Hills Road in St. Andrew has been charged. 36-year-old Roger Allen, a bearer of Red Hills Boulevard in the parish, has been charged with wounding with intent and illegal possession of firearm and ammunition. The charges are in relation to allegations that on Wednesday, March 23, Allen went to a house where the mother of his child resided with another man and opened gunfire at them. Both received gunshot injuries and were treated at hospital. Allen fled the scene and was on the run until being captured in Linstead, St. Catherine on Thursday, June 23. He was subsequently charged after being interviewed in the presence of his attorneys. Spanish Town teen missing since Saturday. An Ananda alert has been activated for a 16-year-old of Ellerslie Pen, Spanish Town, St. Catherine, who has been missing since Saturday, July 2. Zona Marie Lewis is of brown complexion, slim built, and about 5 feet 6 inches tall. Reports from the Spanish Town Police are that about 11:30 p.m., Zona Marie was last seen at home wearing a pair of black and white shorts, red blouse, and a pair of pink and gray Crocs. She has not been heard from since. Anyone knowing Zona Marie's whereabouts is being asked to contact the Spanish Town Police at 876-984-2305, Police 119 emergency number, or the nearest police station. Small fire at a foreign ministry. There was a small fire on a wire that provides a backup power to the Ministry of Foreign Affairs and the Foreign Trade headquarters on Port Royal Street in downtown Kingston Sunday night. There were no injuries or damage to the building, the Jamaica Fire Brigade reported. The brigade's public relations officer, Emilio Ebanks, says a phone call was received at 9:40 p.m. There was some amount of damage to a wire that connected the three-phase transformer. The 11-story building was built with the support from China and handed over to Jamaica in 2019. It cost over $4 billion. Chef killed in Manchester, third murder victim on Bloody Saturday. It was a Bloody Saturday in Manchester as 3 people were killed in the South Central Parish in separate gun attacks. In the latest incident, 35-year-old Adrian Smichael, a chef of Colleyville near Christiana in Manchester, was shot dead in Hearties. A police report said that about 10 p.m., Smichael was at a wake in the community when a gunman pounced on him by jumping over a concrete wall. Police said the gunman shot Smichael multiple times. He was pronounced dead at hospital. Just under an hour earlier, 15-year-old Vesteroy Sinclair was shot dead in Turnotop District near the Manchester-St. Elizabeth border as he attempted to save his mother during a struggle with a gunman. On Saturday afternoon, 49-year-old Ricardo Bennett, a fisherman of Old Harbour St. Catherine, was shot by a gunman on Juicy Plaza in Mandeville. He later succumbed at hospital. Statistics from the Jamaica Constabulary Force show that up to June 26, Manchester recorded 20 murders compared to 13 for the corresponding period last year. Strong criticism for JPs who videotaped a lockup meeting with a murder accused. The 4 justices of the peace who were seen on a video interviewing murder-accused Roshane Barnett are being strongly criticized, with one of their colleagues calling for disciplinary action to be taken against them. The Lay Magistrates Association of Jamaica has also condemned their actions. The Lay Magistrates Association of Jamaica has distanced itself from the individuals who recorded and purportedly circulated the video and says their actions are in contradiction to the tenets of the Office of the Justice of the Peace. In a statement Sunday night, the Lay Magistrates Association of Jamaica said the release of the video into the public domain, whether intentional or otherwise, taints the impartiality of the role of the Justice of the Peace. In the 2 minutes and 19 seconds video, Barnett, who is accused of killing 5 members in Cocopies, Clarendon, was interviewed by the Justices of the Peace about his claim of physical assault while in police custody. 4 JPs, including medical doctor Andre Cook, were standing in a room with Barnett, who was handcuffed. Dr. Cook introduces himself and the other JPs by their surnames, one of whom turns the camera on himself. Mr. Barnett is told that the JPs are there to ensure his rights are protected. He is then asked whether he was assaulted by the police. Mr. Barnett responds that he was threatened but not hit. President of the Trelawney Justices of the Peace Association, Kenneth Grant, has expressed a shock at the actions of the JPs in the video. Mr. Grant has said they acted irresponsibly in allowing the proceedings with Mr. Barnett to be videotaped. He wants a strong message to be sent to the JPs that their actions were wrong. Arising from this matter, Roshane Barnett's attorney, Tamika Harris, has informed the news that she will be filing a complaint with the Custos of St. Andrew, who is responsible for appointing justices of the peace in the parish. She said she will similarly be filing a complaint with the Medical Council of Jamaica. Aberdeen High being inspected following damage caused by freak storm. A team from the Ministry of Education was today at Aberdeen High School in St. Elizabeth conducting assessment of the damage following a freak storm which caused extensive damage to sections of the institution. Cleanup operations continued Monday morning. Anthony Foster, chairman of the school's board, said a preliminary assessment of the damage will be known later on Monday. The heavy gust of wind which accompanied the rain caused extensive damage to the tuck shop, several classrooms, and the sections of the perimeter fencing. The strong winds also damaged the roofs of 4 houses in the Union housing scheme in Balaclava. The residents are appealing for assistance to recover from the storm. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. Select all for daily news updates.